today we're looking at the RANDBETWEEN function in Microsoft Excel. So the RANDBETWEEN function allows you to generate a random whole number in the parameters that you specify. So let's go ahead and open this up, RANDBETWEEN. And then you basically have two options. You set the bottom and the top, or low and high. And so we could just do 0 to 10, for example, and you can see 5. And one thing to note is every time you make an edit somewhere in the sheet, that will refresh and generate a new random number. So you can specify those numbers inside of the formula, or you can generate them outside the formula, for example, in some cells. So we could do B5 and C5, for example, and we could drag this down and see that within the same 0, 99, we have 51, 90, and 38. And then if we just type something out here, we can see that those automatically recalculate. So we can only generate whole numbers, but you can use some tricks to generate decimals. So for example, if we want to generate some numbers with 2 decimal points, so let's go ahead and do RANDBETWEEN here. And then we're going to pick this low and high number, but we're going to times them by 100. And then we're going to subtract the result by 100 to come up with a decimal number. And so you could change this to 10 if you only want a single decimal, or you can keep it times 100, or you could add even more if you want to change the decimal value to 2 or more. And so there you can see those. If we do 11 and 49, then these are both within that range, or you can keep it a little more tight there to keep iterating that way. So there you can see 735 and 5.2. So you can do whole numbers or decimals using those tricks. You can also use the RANDBETWEEN to generate some random characters using the char character function. So character function, go ahead, open this up, takes a numeric input and outputs a character. And so you can do a RANDBETWEEN, and char goes from 1 to 255 and generate a random character like so. So we can simply copy and paste and see that we have 3 generic characters there. And we could even combine these like this and have a single cell with 3 generated random characters. So you can restrict these if you look up a table. And so, for example, we can do 62 and 122. That's going to basically keep it alphanumeric. A few symbols there. And now you can see there are those generated things there. All right, so one thing as we've gone through this, one thing you may notice is that every time the results update, so what do you do if you want them to remain fixed? So for example, if we want to generate these numbers once and then keep them fixed, what we do, select it, and then we're going to click copy, and then we're going to do a paste special, and it's going to be values only. So you can also do it right here, values. And once you do that, these are now fixed. And if we type again, those will no longer change. So that's how you convert a random generated number into hard text that now will no longer update whenever the spreadsheet is updated. All right, that is it today for the RANDBETWEEN function in Microsoft Excel. I hope that helps you to see how you can use RANDBETWEEN in your own projects to help streamline your processes. And speaking of streamlining, make sure to check out Coefficient. If you don't have it ready installed on Microsoft Excel, make sure to do so and check out all the various ways it can help automate your spreadsheets, including connecting your data sources, automating workflows, and sharing live insights within Excel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.